Hey guys, so I hope everybody's having an awesome start to their day. If you're new to the channel, I'm Adrian. Kiwi is actually my little bird. He is over there eating some lunch. I don't know if you guys can hear his little beak grinding against his pellets or not. So today we are just gonna kind of do some chit chat, some updates on life in general while I make some beanies. I'm making a ton of these. I know I have 175 of them packaged and ready to go. And then I'm refilling the basket again so that Benjamin can weave in the ends, and I package him up. He sticks 25 to a gallon sized Ziploc bag. That is actually for a Nick unit beanie drive that a friend of mine, Lauren, is doing. And if you guys are interested in helping out with that, she is taking donated hats. So she actually, not only am I donating some, but she actually placed an order for 390 beanies from my Etsy shop, because I have an option in my Etsy shop where you can order preemie beanies in bulk. And so she ordered 390, plus I'm donating some. So, you know, and I've done this with her for a few years now, for those of you that are new to the channel. I will leave a link up here if you guys want to see my last video on the beanie drive, the Nick unit drive. Also, I'll leave in the description box, if you are interested in donating some beanies to her. I'll leave where you can ship them to her. She's just asking that, you know, they be acrylic because of allergy reasons, and then to package them, you know, in like a Ziploc bag. Like, I can fit 25 of them in 1 gallon size Ziploc bag, and I've got a pile of Ziploc bags filled with beanies right now. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm probably going to be working on them like all through the next week. I'm sure that that's probably what you guys will have seen in Wednesday's Whip Wednesday video, is nothing but beanies. I don't know. I don't have plans to work on anything other than beanies. But I did want to just, you know, kind of sit here and chat while I crochet. So right now it is actually January 11th in my world. I'm not sure when you guys will see this video, but in my world it's January 11th. And like I said in a couple different videos, I'm really pre-recording a lot of videos, just because right now some of y'all may have seen that they told me that I couldn't go back to work until I got some paperwork from my neurologist. Well, my neurologist, I went and seen them on the 3rd, and come to find out, I am actually taking an extremely low dose of Keppra, and I should be on a much higher dose. And for some reason, my dosage was never raised, and Keppra is a type of medication that you have to raise gradually. So in the paperwork, my neurologist put in there that I won't be going back to work until at least February 3rd because of the medications. They're trying to raise me up to the appropriate amount of medication and then give me time to get used to the side effects, because as the dosage gets higher, I will get more side effects until my body can get used to being on the medication. So since I have that time, I want to try to film and get ahead with my videos and my content. That way you guys will have content, when I go back to work, and hopefully for a little while, it will, I'll be able to kind of keep ahead. I don't know if that makes sense. It just makes life easier, especially when I'm working, if I can have videos already made and scheduled out, since YouTube is not my only job. I call it a job. I would like it to be a full-time job, but that's not going to happen for a very long time. And so I have a month or so to kind of work that out and get some videos scheduled. I do go in to see the neurologist again on the 17th, at which time they're gonna raise my medication again. So, as far as health updates go, that is where I'm at on the seizure situation. I know that I made, some of y'all may have seen it, a video about some of the goals that I would like to meet or reach, get accomplished this year. And I was thinking about it, and I really feel like I want to step up my tutorial game. So last year I did a tutorial for a Garn Studio pattern, with their permission, of course. I did a video on how to make that cardigan. It was the fairy glass cardigan. It's a drops design, available on garnstudio.com, and it is one of my most popular videos. But I have all of these ideas up here for my own designs and my own, patterns, and I really feel like this year I want to step up my tutorial game, step up my designing game, and try to get some of the designs and patterns that I have in my head out, at the very least on paper, and then I can try to film them later. The Harvest Love pullover is also a drops design, available on Garn Studio, and I still haven't gotten the third portion of that video uploaded. I really need to finish that. I don't know how many of you guys are following along with that video. Please, if you are following along with me, don't be angry with me. I keep having things come up. At first it was work, and then it was, well, I gotta make these beanies, and I know, like, in my head they sound like excuses, but I really am gonna sit down and finish out that tutorial. I swear I will. But when it comes to tutorials, I have so many in my head that I want to get out, and so many designs that I want to finish and get out and do a tutorial on, and I really feel like this is the year to kind of try to step up the game on that. And you know, I was talking with Crystal from Hook That Yarn. If you guys don't know her channel, I will link her channel in the description box below. She's a wonderful person, and she's very creative, and she helps me out a lot with questions, and like, because I sent her a link and I was like, hey, is this a good camera? I don't know. Because I wanna like upgrade my camera. I started out with just my phone, and then I had a really good, if not old, Kodak camera that had autofocus, and for a long time that worked, except then the camera quit working. It just randomly stopped working. It was very old though. And it was actually one that my dad Ken had sent for Casey to play around with. And so that's what I was using for the longest time. Then I bought one. Actually, Benjamin bought it for me for Mother's Day. And I thought that was gonna work, except it would not autofocus. Everything was blurry on that thing. And so I told Benjamin that he could just keep it. He could do what he wanted with it. So now I've been on the hunt for an actual camera for a while. Most of the time when you guys see me face on like this, it's because I'm filming with my laptop camera. The little built-in one. Now, for my tutorials, and I've never seen anybody else do this. So I had one of those like tutorial arm things that go up and over and you can put your phone in. I had one of those when I was using my phone. And for the longest time I would film like face on with the laptop, and then I would try to film the tutorials using my phone and that stand. The problem I kept running into was my phone could not it didn't have enough storage to hold a very lengthy video. I think like the longest video I could get on there was maybe 15 or 20 minutes. So my solution to this problem, especially at the time, was to get a document camera. And I'm going to show this to you guys because I've never seen anybody else do their videos this way, and this is how I've been doing my tutorials ever since. So this thing here is a collapsible document reader. It collapses just like this, and it folds up. And so it comes with a USB cord, and you plug it in. When you plug it in to your laptop, there's actually a button that you can push, and it'll switch from like how you guys are seeing me now to like face down, like you would be looking at a document reader, or like if you were looking at a document. And it's got like, you can flip the image this way and that way. There's a built-in light, and this thing works great, except for it has a built-in camera or a built-in mic, and the mic is horrible. So my solution to that problem was to buy a little lapel mic, which works fine for the most part, depending on how it's clipped, because if it's too far away, then you guys can't hear me, and I have to go in and do like a whole lot of audio editing. If it's too far up, then it's like muffled, and you guys can, I guess, I don't know, like, I'm thinking what it is you guys can hear it moving on my shirt or something. Maybe I should spend less time going back and watching my videos. Because, oh, this thing also has a light. The only reason I show you guys this thing is because I've never seen anybody use one of these to do their tutorial arms, or their tutorials with. But, so I was asking Crystal, you know, about different cameras and different rigs and how other people do it. And she did a little bit of research and pointed me in the right direction to some different people that have videos on how they do like the top-down filming. I don't know. If you guys know anything about this stuff, definitely let me know in the comments how you guys do it, or how, you know, if you guys know of anything like that, you know, anything on that topic. I would love to really step up my game as far as my tutorials and my filming. My lighting situation is not the best, considering my bedroom only has one window, which is blocked by a window unit. And then the only other natural lighting that comes in here is from the balcony door. So if that balcony door is not open, there's no natural lighting in here. Now it does have a huge glass window in it, but I don't pull the blinds up because of Kiwi. Kiwi sits in the blinds. And he has managed to destroy several spots in there, so there's just like pieces and parts of the blinds hanging there. Like if I pulled them up, it would probably be a tangled mess. I don't know. So yeah, usually the lighting that you guys see is this tall standing lamp. And then I don't have it on right now since the balcony door is open, but I do have an overhead light. And a lot of times, especially in the winter, it's the overhead light and the standing light that you guys see. It just so happens that I have the balcony open today, because Texas can't make up its mind about what it wants to do. It really doesn't. You know, oh, and I took some goat footage for y'all, by the way. Megan had 2 baby goats, and I hope that you guys can see them in the footage. I'm gonna put that at the end of the video, but I know I don't show the other animals very often. Most of the time you guys only get to see Kiwi, and we have some baby goats right now, and so I thought that maybe you guys would be interested in seeing the baby goats. I know that the one that y'all had seen, Ellie, y'all thought was so adorable. But, and I don't know if these two have names, but one is, they're both black and white, but one is mostly black and the other is mostly white. And from what I understand, the black one is male and the white one is female. And I don't know if we're gonna, I don't know if Megan's keeping them or not. I don't really mess with the livestock outside. When we had cows out there, I didn't mess with the cows either. I'll go downstairs and I'll feed like Cash and Credit, our 2 dogs. And if you're unfamiliar with those, with the 2 dogs, I will throw up a picture of them on the screen. But Cash is a black Australian Shepherd that we got. And then, shortly thereafter, I had come across Credit, who is a Red Heeler Husky mix. I came across her on Facebook, and she was at the shelter, and I convinced my mom to get her, and they asked me, you know, we kind of had like a family vote on what to name Credit, and my suggestion was Credit, since we already had Cash, and so now we have Cash and Credit. And when we decided that that was going to be her name, I told my mom, now all we need is debit and check. You know, I don't know. I don't show the animals very often other than Kiwi. My little buddy's always right. He's over there taking a nap now. And see, the thing is later, if I want to go take a nap, he will sit there and scream, and he will walk across my body, and I've actually woken up to him like plucking my eyelashes out and my eyebrows, which the first few times you wake up to a parrot on your face plucking your eyelashes out, the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 times you wake up to that, it is terrifying. It's completely terrifying and sometimes a little painful because he'll like have his little toenail like right here, and he's like pulling my eyelid like this and pulling out my eyelashes, or he'll be standing like up here, or you know, I'll be like on my side and he's got his little toenails right here. It's a little intimidating the first few times that happens. I do have to tell y'all that. But that's like, he's right now, he's over there taking a nap, and I tell you what, if I go over there and try to take a nap, he'll suddenly wake up and he'll be walking up and down my body and on my face and screeching, "What are you doing? Why are you in that bed?" Kind of a, that's his attitude about it. I don't know why. Now the balcony door is currently open so that he will go play outside, and instead he's inside taking a nap. Go figure. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I think that maybe I'm starting to come out of my little crochet funk a little bit. I don't really have a reason as to why I was feeling down, and I don't really have a reason as to why I feel like I'm starting to come out of it. But I do feel a little bit better. You know, and it could be somebody had told me that maybe it's because I had made the same cardigan like over and over again for like, I think I made 3 of them in like a month and a half, maybe less. But I don't know if that's necessarily the case, because I have made now a minimum of 175, probably closer to 200 of these beanies in, you know, just the last couple of weeks. Well, I know in the last 4 days I have done at least 100 of them. I am averaging about 25 a day. And it doesn't really bother me. I'm not bored with it. Actually, some days it feels like a challenge. Like, how many can I get out today? How many can I get finished today? The other day I managed to get 27 made in a single day, and I was like so proud of myself. I know that's super weird, but yeah, I was like so proud of myself for getting 27 preemie sized beanies. And the thing is they only take like maybe 15 minutes, if that, but I was so proud of myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I was so proud of myself. Today I have actually managed, I think today, yeah, so today I've only managed 5. Oh, I've got some allergy issues going on. And then, yeah. But, yeah, today I've only actually managed to make 5 up so far, but I did film another video today. So, you know, I filmed and edited a video earlier today, so that took up some time. You know, tomorrow I'm not going to get very many made up, because tomorrow I have to run into town and pick up another prescription, as well as have to run to the vape store, and pick up a replacement vape. I know some of y'all out there are gonna tell me that I need to stop and that that's got too many chemicals. I know. I'm talking to you, Miss Susan. I know. But yeah, so I mean there's that. If you guys, for some of y'all are new to the channel. I know I've gotten quite a few new subscribers, and I will throw this in there before I go, because this video is getting a little bit long. So some of you guys are new to the channel, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I do a monthly giveaway, and to get in on that, you guys have to be a member of the channel, or you have to have donated through PayPal or Venmo, or done a super chat or super sticker, super thanks, just, you know, something of that nature to get in on that giveaway. I am trying to build up memberships, and it has been very, very wonky. You know, like one month there was, I think, 3 or 4. The first month I think I had 6 members, and then it's right now I think I only have 3. So it's an up and down kind of thing, and it makes me wonder, like, how do people manage to get so many members and then also maintain that number of members? I really don't know. Because that was another goal of mine this year, was to really try to grow the channel. If I can ever get through making these beanies, well, I have to be done by February 10th, but if I can ever get through making these beanies, I am going to start working on getting some whips from last year finished up, because I want to get some of those finished up before I start start any new projects where I'm going to be designing a new pattern. Because I feel like the designing process takes a long time. It really does. And sometimes it makes my brain hurt, and I have to like set it down and be like, I can't work on this design for a while. And as y'all can see, I still have not bothered to weave in the ends on this. Eventually I will, I swear. I forgot what it was, what it was that I was, the direction that I was going in. Yeah, for those of you that are new to the channel, I do that that giveaway. If you guys have suggestions on what it is that you guys would like to see in that monthly giveaway, please let me know in the comments below. I am always open to suggestions. I know that Casey would like to include one of her rainbow loom bracelets for the winner. It'll be in their choice of color. And I'm thinking that there is going to be some patterns. I'm going to do some patterns, probably. I haven't decided which ones yet. Maybe I should make a video and let y'all know, like, what ones I'm going to include. Because I do have, like, a lot of patterns. And I was wanting to do patterns this month, probably for a little while, just because of the financial situation. When I get back to work, that's a different story, because then I can afford to ship things and whatnot. Poor Rita, she still hasn't gotten her winnings from the September 1K giveaway, because she is all the way in Norway, and I just can't afford to ship her box out yet. But if you're watching, Rita, I will get it out. It's sitting where, like, it's sitting there and I can see it, and I'm very sorry about that. And then I know that you told me that it's no big deal and you're not in a hurry, but you're gonna get it. I promise. But until I can get that out and have, you know, if till I can get back to work, basically, I'm gonna be probably doing patterns or, maybe gift cards. I was doing gift cards for a while. I don't know why this eye just all of a sudden went blurry. But anyways, there's that. Also, for those of you that are new to the channel, I go live every Friday with my mom. And you guys can catch us there. It's not usually crochet related. It's usually just whatever topic happens to strike. So yeah. I am gonna let you guys go. I know I said that like 10 minutes ago, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. And focus on making more preemie beanies. Let's see, that was number 6 for today, and I need to get out. I'm gonna push for 30 or 35 today, just simply because tomorrow I'm not gonna be at home to do. I mean, I could take yarn and work, but I'll still get more out if I'm here at the house than what I would if I'm doing it while I'm in the car. So I'm going to push today for probably 30 to 35 beanies. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like I said, if you guys are interested in donating, the information to ship these little beanies out will be in the description box. And if you need a tutorial, it'll be up here, or maybe I'll put it in one of those little end card thingies that pop up on the YouTube screen. I don't know what you call those. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. So it is the middle of January in Texas. I don't know if you guys can see them cute little baby goats, but we actually have some baby goats out there. And Texas just can't seem to make up its mind what it wants to do with the weather. Oh, they're behind the tree. The other day it was freezing cold. Here comes the dogs. And now it's warmed up again. And there's the little baby ones. Of course, they went back behind the tree. And now they're talking about next week it's gonna freeze over again. But yeah, I thought y'all'd like some goat footage.